All right, guys, you had time to finish out this table and the graph. I'm going to note a couple things. So we should have finished this out and notice the same pattern that we noticed in the first video is still apparent, right? 3 times 3 was 9. We talked about that. 4 times 3 was 12. 5 times 3 is 15. 6 times 3 is 18. So you should have noticed that there's this pattern that you take the x value, you multiply it by 3, and you get the y value. Now, why would that be the case? Let's take a look at what's actually happening again back in the original. This is, you get $3 per day. Remember, we talked about this word per is very important when we're talking about word problems because it kind of tells us where our variable is going to go, and it also tells us what operation we're using, and it should tell you that we're using the multiplication operation. Okay, so in that case, that should let us know that we're going to be multiplying each value by 3, and that makes sense because you get $3 each day you walk this dog, right? So 3 and 3 and 3 and more 3 depending on how many days you have. That's just intuitive. It should make sense. Okay, let's look at the graph and make sure that makes sense. Notice each time I go up an x value, I go up 3 on the y value. Why is that happening? It's happening because, again, this relationship is every time another day you walk your dog, you get another $3 added to your total, right? So if this is total made, every time I increase a day, which would mean going right on the graph 1, I get up to $3 more. Okay, so you should start to notice this pattern here. There's a very interesting pattern that's happening. Every time I go to the right one day, I come up $3. Okay, same thing's happening here. To the right one day, I'm going up $3. Right one day, up $3. Right one day, up $3, and so on, right? Okay, you should be noticing these little triangles, and all these little triangles are exact same size. If I made them correctly, a couple of these are a little bit sloppy, right? But in general, if I made them perfectly, they would all be perfectly the same size. And this is going to be something that's crucial when we start talking about graphing lines, okay? I'm going to see you in the next video. We're going to talk about what a proportional relationship looks like in a table and how we can determine whether something's proportional based on the table. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video.